PowerPoint presentation, the low representation of Afro-American athletic administrators in the community college. Barry Barnes, PE 584, Dr. Tanis, spring of 2017. My purpose statement. The purpose of this study was to explore the low representation of Afro-American athletic administrators within the community college. An additional purpose was to examine the aspect that impacts the career mobility and advancements of Afro-American athletic administrators. The central research question in this study were as followed. What type of academic preparation assists Afro-Americans in gaining athletic administration? What experience assists Afro-Americans in gaining athletic administration position? And finally, what are the perceptions of Afro-American in their opportunities for athletic administration? My values, faith, and belief. Coaches and other athletic administrators have the ability to make a positive impact on student athletes. One of my core values is helping my student athletes learn that they can set goals and achieve them through hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Having coached over 20 years, I have witnessed a small number of Afro-American athletic administration, including head coaches, athletic directors, kinesiology deans, and senior level administration at the community college level. My hope is that this study is able to shed the light on possible reasons for the low representation of Afro-Americans in athletic administration, possible helping individuals empower to consider ways to counteract this issue and to prepare Afro-Americans for administration position. The next few slides covers the 5 scholar articles I review in this class. Scholar article number 1, Athletic Department Culture, Singer and Cunningham. The purpose of this study was to study the diversity culture of an athletic department. To procedure, data was collected from various methods, including document analyzation, field note, and face-to-face interviews. The participants, 10 participants interviewed, served in the following administration positions on campus: athletic director, deputy of athletic director, senior associate athletic director, and assistant athletic director, as well as the university directors of diversity and assets. The ethnic and gender breakdown of these 10 participations was 5 Caucasian male, 50%, 2 Afro-American male, 20%, 1 Caucasian female, 10%, and 1 Asian female, 10%, and 1 Hispanic female, 10%. The method. A qualitative case study was utilized to study the private universities in the Western United States, which is known for racial and ethnic diversity. The results. The theme emerged from this study: the history and culture of value of diversity, and integration of athletic in the Border University of Culture. Application to my study: examine the athletic department with an effective culture and diversity inclusion that can provide an insight into organization structure, practice, and actions that can be used to counteract the underrepresentation of African-American and athletic administrator. Scholarly article number 2 and 3. The athletic director characteristics: Hardin, Cooper, Huffman, and also Quarterman. Hardin and Cooper and Huffman article. The purpose of this study was to investigate the careers of progression in the National Collegiate Athletic Association, which referred as the NCAA Division I ADs, specifically focused on the educational background, the career background, the career length, and the involvement in athletic department activities. The procedures. An online questionnaire was emailed to 337 NCAA Division I institutes. The questionnaire asked for the demographics information as well as the educational information, career progress, and the professional experience. The participants, 99 ADs, completed the online questionnaire with a 29.4% response rate. The method, description statistics such as the means and median, along with the percentage presented in tables. The results, Hardin content that the individual are making international career decisions to become athletic director, including pursuing a master's degree in sports management, business education, and working in entry levels and then mid-levels position within the athletic department. The author also noted in that network, such as attending conference, volunteering, and joining professional organization can be a critical career progression and success as an AD. The application to my study, this study provides further insight into the types of educational requirements and job experience needed for an AD position. It is important to explore the typical education and career experience of AD, as they may relate to the lower representation of African American in athletic administration and coaching positions at the community level. Quarterman article, the purpose of this study was to identify the age, the gender, the educational background, the previous athletic participation, teaching experience, coaching experience, and administration experience of ADs at the historical Black colleges and universities. Even though this study is older, I could not find more recent study on the ADs at HBCU universities. Procedure. A questionnaire was mailed to 80 ADs at the HBCUs, 78 African American male, 1 African American female, and 1 Caucasian male. The 20-item questionnaire consists of questions about gender, age, educational background, athletic participation, teaching experience, as well as coaching experience. Participation, 55 ADs returned with a 68.8% return rate. The method, the quantitative data was analyzed under descriptive statistics to produce the means, the standard deviations, and frequencies related to the survey items. Results, the results revealed participation age was from 28 to 70 with an average age of 46. Time as an AD position was 9 years. All ADs earned a bachelor degree and a 94.5% earned master degree, with 44% of their master degree in the field of physical education. 89.1% had participated in high school sports, while 76.3% has participated in collegiate sports. 47% of the ADs had teaching experience at the secondary school level, and 76% had teaching experience at the collegiate level, and 50% of ADs were currently teaching courses. The application to my study, the results of this study may prove for those who aspire to become an athletic director. The author noted that their career path for an AD at HBCU typically went from player instructor to coach and then AD. This study also was relevant because it provided insight into their age, educational background, career experience needed to obtain an AD position at HBCU. Scholarly Article 4 and 5, McDougall, Cunningham, Singer, as well as Cunningham and Browner. McDowell, Cunningham, and Schranger article. The purpose of this study was to examine the overrepresentation of racial minorities in the athletic academic support position, in the unrepresentative and other administration staff and senior levels of administration within the athletic department. Procedure. Data was collected using qualitatively semi-structured interviews that lasted between 20 and 30 minutes. The proposed sample was utilized to recruit 14 participants, the first knowledge of the athletic department hiring practice and occupational preference. The 14 participants consist of 5 females, 35.7%, and 9 males, 64.3%. Of the 14 participants, 9 were Caucasian at 64.3%, 4 were Afro-Americans at 28.6%, and 1 identified an unspecific ethnicity was at 7.1%. The data revealed that the average age was 43% in years, and the average years of experience was 15 years. The method, the qualitative case study, was utilized to examine the organizational makeup of one athletic department at a predominantly white Division I institute located in the southern region of the United States. The results of this case study found that employees segregated contribute to 1, the higher percentage of racial minorities in academic support positions, 2, the unrepresentative administration staff and senior level administration staff positioned at the site. The application of this method, the application of my study, the study is relevant because it sought to provide an understanding factors of contributing to certain racial compensations of the athletic department. Cunningham Browner proposed purpose. The purpose of this dual study was to explore possible factors to contributing to underrepresented African American holding head coach positions in NCAA Division 1A schools. Also exploring the racial differences in the following areas: participation, motive for pursuing head coaching position; 2, perceived opportunities for career advancements; 3, perceived discrimination encountered in their careers; and finally, 4, reasons for leaving the coaching profession. Procedure. The study was a mixed method that consists of 2 studies. The first study, quantitatively questionnaire, was 10 open-end questions, was distributed to 165 assistant football and assistant men's basketball coaches. Utilizing this first study, the quantitative questionnaire was created for Study 2 and distributed to 1,209 assistant men's basketball coach and assistant football coaches at the NCAA Division I schools. The question asks participants demographic information, followed by questions related to the theme of finding in Study 1. Each question utilized a 7-point Likert scale ranging from strongly disagreed number 1 to strongly agreed number 7. Participation. In the first study,